Hello, welcome to my next episode of Behind the Scenes Mindset and the work that I do. I really keep it flowy, and whatever comes out, and just showing you what I'm up to at the same time, where my mind is, the way I work on my body, all the things, because it's all connected and it all comes down to the way you feel, all of the things. It's not just one thing, it's not just your body, it's not just your nutrition, it's not just your mindset, it's not just one thing, it's all of the things, and like we are holistic beings and everything is so magically connected, interconnected, and works all together. I find it so fascinating. It's 2 p.m. and I just had a call with my mentor, which was so motivating. I'm just gonna get my notes and a laptop with me to the living room. I got my tea with lemon and honey, and it's actually like an immunity tea, herbal tea. I can't remember what's in it, but yeah, it's for the immunity. It's like very lemony and citrusy, so that's good. My last video, I was also talking about going beyond your mind, and I want to expand and explore a little bit about that first. Going beyond your mind, what's possible for you. I cannot emphasize enough how fundamental this is, because the moment you have a thought is like basically the limit that you put on things. You can always push your mind a little bit. You can always push your mind a little bit, and your self-awareness actually can help you with that, and I mentioned that in my previous video because I was amazed how little miracles came to my life, like finding this really nice apartment, and just like the way things lined up was magical and amazing. And for example, a month ago or 2 months ago, I would never think this was possible, because the reasoning and logical thinking that I would do in terms of moving into an apartment in Santa Monica. No, that is not in my budget. Like, it's definitely gonna be minimum this, minimum that. It's gonna be too much, that's gonna be too expensive, that's gonna be too far, like we doing all this reasoning, but we completely forget. And it dawned on me, it really did this time, that we are always supported, and always you're never alone. And it's just little things. And when you work on keeping your energy high and being a happy, grateful person in this moment, like magic happens. It really does. Like I cannot explain this enough. And just like no stressing. Like stress is ruining our energy. If we stressing, if we already coming up with the worst case scenarios and bucking away and like constantly think of what we have to do to survive. And I've noticed that with myself. I constantly think, what do I have to do to make sure I have a place to stay for the night, to make sure like for example booking hotels, right? Because it's very like I'm gonna have to check out where I'm gonna go next, right? Or if I don't find the apartment on time, like where I'm gonna go, like I guess I have to pull out my laptop and book a hotel, like a simple things like that. But it's like your survival mode is switched on, and it's constantly looking for solutions for you just so you can survive. The same with food, throughout the day you're constantly like, okay, well, you need food in order to function. Every single day there is a feeling in your body. And this is why this week, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been like dancing around. I've been like really working with my body to feel good every single day. And music helps, dancing helps. Those are the things that we need. And I'm talking about thoughts because basically those thoughts determine the way you feel. We always say, I feel like this is okay, I feel like this is good, oh, this feels really good, this feels amazing. And we always use that phrase, feel, because it's all about feeling. It's all about feeling. This is the magic. The feelings are the magic. This is the energy. This is like this magnetism that we have within us. So of course, when we feel bad, it works in the opposite direction. And when we feel good, we feel like we literally floating. We floating and we can do anything, and it's so empowering. It's all about how you feel in your body, whether you can do something or not, and it's all about unblocking your energy within your body to make a difference, to make the move, to go through your own breakthrough finally and just get yourself unstuck. We know this, but we're not aware of it. Like we know some of it, but actually we're not really aware of it, and we're not implementing it, and we're not doing it. Since my self-awareness kind of jumped level up, and literally this is how I feel, like literally there's like another level that unblocked in my head, and I can recognize my own thoughts. I can recognize how high they go, and then push myself a little bit more. Like, okay, you think this is possible based on what you feel you're gonna make this month or whatever. You think you're gonna have this and that. This is possible based on how you see it in your head. So what do I have to do in order to change that image, change that visualization that I'm already doing in my head, in order to feel different in my body, so that it reflects, right? And so that it actually creates something different that I was limiting myself to, if that makes sense. And I feel huge shift in my own consciousness and my spirituality as well, and how all that is connected, my own humanness. There was some noise in the back. I'm alone. I'm not sure. I think I'm alone. No ghosts. I'm on the ground floor, so it's like, people passing by, and you just like surrounded by all the life happening outside. Imagine all of the things that you worry about, all of the things that you panic about. What are you gonna do if this? What are you gonna do if that? Imagine they don't exist. And I know it's hard. I'm here in the US, away from my home, doing everything by myself. And at the beginning, I'm always in this crazy survival mode, because I can only rely on myself. But then you are surrounded by other, either people who are willing always to help you. You are surrounded by other energies that flow into you when you are your best vibing self, and you believe and you trust and you don't stress and you are open. Okay, this is another thing, okay, that got like done to me recently. Like, when you open to possibilities and opportunities, there are opportunities everywhere. Yes, they are, but we gotta be open to them, okay? And it's not possible to be open to opportunities around you if you are stressing about something, limiting yourself to what you cannot do, only seeing one way or the other, and no expanding to all the other options. We want to access our subconscious mind because there's all the other there's so many things going on there, and we don't know what's going on there. And that's why we do things the way we do things, and we go for things and make decisions because of the things that are going on in our subconscious mind, and we don't know what's going on there. And it's just being like controlled by our subconscious mind and controlled by this mechanism that we struggle to change, even though our conscious and we are aware of, like, this is what I want to do, like this is what I want to achieve, or even be in a relationship, or like a subconscious mind just like, nah, this is exactly not what you want. You don't want this. This is one of the things I feel is happening with me. Like, I am consciously, I got to this point where, yeah, I think I'm ready, I'm ready to date someone new. But then on the subconscious level, I realized recently that I still think that I should get a few more things done before. Like, I don't want to spend actually time on that for now because there's so much I have to do. But then I'm missing the point that the right person will always even generate more time for me. If that's the right person and wants to support my goals, ambition, and everything, then the person will take things off my plate and will generate more time for me and will literally be a huge support. So that's what I'm missing, okay? But I'm getting there and I'm working on it. So I am manifesting big, huge, enormous things in my life. And step by step, I'm gonna be sharing that with you because that's the work I do and that's the work I help others do as well. So coming back to what I was saying before, because I went on a tangent. Or if you ever went for a dance class, how did you feel after a dance class? Or how did you feel in the class? How did you feel like when you danced? How do you feel like when you have the music moves and you are actually transcending? You are transcending to like a different dimension to that moment. And when you add that high vibe, your thoughts are very different. So this is some homework I want to give you. Like, put yourself in that high vibe, go for a dance class, do a dance class in your home, put a music, dance to your favorite music though. Like, you just takes you somewhere else. And usually when I do that, I imagine I play in a movie or something. But this is great. It's great. I imagine I play in the movie, but in the movie like of my own life, and I'm the character, and I'm like, this is what this character says, this is what this character is going through, and I love doing that in my head. And when you're in that high vibe, kind of ecstatic state, notice your thoughts. Okay, what do you now think about yourself? Okay, what do you now you think you can do? Okay, so what now do you think is possible in the next month? Right? Like, obviously everything goes to that. This is why it's so important to keep your health in check, take care of yourself, food, nutrition, because all of those things determine the way you feel in your body. It translates to the quality of your life and what you do for yourself, how you believe in yourself, and your reality around you, how much you trust yourself, okay, to do things, to figure out things, okay? All of that is super, super connected, and I'll be bringing you along even more and more and more as I explore that within myself.